hope you're having an amazing day. Today I wanted to talk about this term, the war against cancer. Now, we've all heard this term spoken countless times, and it was originally coined back in 1971 when President Richard Nixon invited the world's press to Washington and announced to the world that America was declaring war against cancer. Now, we know that most of the Western world would follow suit with us, and off the back of this, a whole language has arisen in line with this quote-unquote war. And terms such as fighting the good fight against cancer, and struggling against cancer, and killing the cancer cell, and starving the tumor, and many more like it, have emerged as a result of this war. And the conventional three pillars of therapy, that being surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation, have emerged as the weapons in this war. And weapons is a relevant term because we know the extent of the destruction that these therapies cause to the body. Now, almost 50 years down the line, we know without doubt that this war against cancer has failed us quite spectacularly. And in the year 2017, we continue to witness a rise of the incidence of cancer diagnoses, and it's currently approaching a frightening 1 in 2. Now, when we look at reasons why this war is not serving us, one of them is something that we alluded to in the previous episode, and that is that the cancer cell is simply not the enemy. The tumor is not the enemy. We know that the cancer cell forms purely in a crisis situation, in a situation in which the cell becomes deprived of oxygen, and so out of necessity it changes into a cancer cell in order to help us to survive in the short term. And so, we quickly see that trying to fight against this cancer cell or against the tumor is really gigantically flawed. And this whole energy of using words of war is so destructive in the healing process. And so I implore you really to choose your words carefully and attempt to let go of these words of war and that whole energy of fighting that goes along with it, and instead remind yourself that long-term solutions are always going to be in line with treating the cause and remembering that the body is in crisis, and so we need to be good to the body. We need to be nurturing. We need to love the body. We need to work in harmony with your body's incredible wisdom. And this is an entirely different energy. And when we do this in alignment with addressing the cause, addressing the reasons why there's a lack of oxygen at the cellular level, we can achieve real and sustainable results in cancer treatment. So, some thoughts for you to ponder in the week ahead. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode.